I'm coming back with another one. This one, you know, really been thinking about how just everything that's just happening in the chain reaction after this event, after this, tragic event. And right now, things are just, it's like a domino effect. But what I want to talk about is the whole reaction that everybody's giving because of Jimmy Kimmel being taken off the air and his show being canceled indefinitely, and even the other late night comedians. They know that their show is on kind of in jeopardy. Sorry if I'm kind of stuttering. Their show's in jeopardy, but I want y'all to check this article out. I'm pretty sure most of y'all probably done the research, but this is like my time to, kind of catch up, and especially putting things on the channel. So from Political, it says late night TV host blasts autocrat Trump after Kimmel yank off air. If ABC thinks that this is going to satisfy the regime, they are woefully naive, Stephen Colbert warned after the ABC star was taken off the air. America's late night talk show host rallied Thursday to support Jimmy Kimmel after his suspension and accused President Donald Trump of sliding into authoritarianism. Oh my goodness, man. All these words look intimidating and I'm trying to read them. This is crazy. I can't even say a word correctly. I'm having trouble. Authoritarianism. Okay, anyway. The TV network ABC yanked Kimmel off air after comments about the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk that appeared to associate his alleged assassin with the MAGA movement triggered a backlash from Trump allies. So, even with that, he did make false claims like plenty of the other late night comedians do at times. And even, the mainstream media, certain news outlets don't put things in context. They just take one thing and magnify that and blow it out of proportion. And everything else, they just leave out of context. And then it's like you have to go watch a full video. It may be 20 minutes long, but see, people, their dopamine can only handle like short form videos or whatever. And then they just go with that, run with that, say, oh, well, Trump said this or this person said that without watching the full video. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing people are really struggling with. Stephen Colbert, whose own program on CBS was canceled after he criticized the network's decision to pay Trump millions to settle a lawsuit, and that had failed, I heard earlier on the news, but I'm going to continue to stay on that story. To pay Trump millions to settle a lawsuit, used his opening monologue to slam the Trump administration and ABC for blatant censorship. Oh, okay, all right. I see where this is going. We're actually gonna watch the video. We're actually gonna watch it. So, y'all can see where this article is. Y'all could probably read the rest of it, but I want to kind of cover things in a shorter amount of time because it's a lot of other things. Like I said, I still have to do the full commentary on everything in regards to this tragedy. It's sad.
This may seem bad, but Carl was put to reassure everyone, posting, while this may be an unprecedented decision, it is important for broadcasters to push back on Disney programming that they determine falls short of community values. Well, you know what my community values are, Buster? Freedom of speech. All right, this is...
All right, hold on. You see, it's very, it's kind of satisfying to see how they are reacting to getting a taste of their own medicine. What were they doing since the 2020 pandemic? They were censoring people because they were sharing that the vaccine, I'm just going to say, I don't care. The vaccine was causing certain issues along with people's existing health issues. Like, it was actually amplifying the problem even more and actually took some people out, sadly. And, you know, just other things in regards to what's going on out there. And, you know, they censor them, right? So now that y'all are getting censored, now y'all want to make a big fuss about censorship and freedom of speech. Understand that. Hey, just sit back and enjoy the show. This is, I mean, it's as much as this is sad, this is laughable how everything just from this one incident, I'm sorry. It's just so funny how everything from this one just major tragedy and everything, like the dominoes are falling, and these same people that are, you know, saying, and even they're accusing us for the same things that they're doing, misinformation. The same thing with Jimmy Kimmel, what he said about the shooter was MAGA, but his parents are registered Republicans, but he decided to join a different political affiliation because he went to college. And we already know how things go once you get into college. But let's go ahead and finish watching.
Anymore.
Stephen Colbert slamming ABC's decision to suspend Jimmy Kimmel following pressure from the FCC over Kimmel's comments about the death of Charlie Kirk.
The MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from.
The individual licensed stations that are taking their content, it's time for them to step up and say, this, garbage, to the extent that that's what comes down the pipe in the future, isn't something that we think serves the needs of our local communities.
People across the country are shocked by this blatant assault on the freedom of speech.
It's caught people's attention on Capitol Hill.
There are many people that disagree, and that's the risk of giving your opinion, because typically talk show hosts don't give their opinions.
And the amount of scrutiny on late night is intensifying.
Colbert's response comes...
Okay, he was saying to give your opinion, but your opinion is biased. Sir, we clearly see who you support or whatever. And like I said, I'm an independent conservative. I see things on both sides. I'm just going to call it out for what it is, because the way this government is, what's going on in the government right now, it's just, it's totally different, and some things need to change. But he's saying that that's not his, he can't really give his opinion. So you can't give your opinion. So are you trying to say you're a conservative trying to come out, or I'm confused, man.
2 months after CBS announced it was ending The Late Show, and just 4 days after Stephen and his staff took home the Emmy for Outstanding Talk Series, something the comedian says may not have been possible without Jimmy Kimmel's help.
Jimmy Kimmel said, "Don't vote for me, vote for Stephen." I'm taking a billboard out to tell everybody to vote for Stephen.
My favorite Emmy campaign of all time.
What do you think about that when you see that and your brethren really kind of rallying around you?
He's just the loveliest fella, and the more you get to know Kimmel, the more you admire him. He really is an extraordinary fella.
As for what's next for Kimmel,
we are hearing that Jimmy was asked to apologize. Do you think he would apologize?
The idea of an apology, I don't think that would sit right with Kimmel.
You don't think that Kimmel will apologize? Do you think he will return?
I would be hard-pressed to picture Kimmel back on ABC at this point, because some of those station owners, they're making demands that Kimmel he's not going to meet. The idea of an apology feels like a non-starter.
All right, yo, that's pretty much it. As they clearly said, they're not going to apologize. They stand by for what they said, and it's just how it is. Some people will just be stuck in their ways, no remorse or anything like that. So, anyways, thoughts, comments, and opinions in the comment section down below. Till the next one, I'm signing out. Later.